Alright, I got a little bit of an explanation to do before this hour-long rambling. Uh, Basically, this was supposed to release before the Switch 2 announcement thing. Well, I had no idea when the Switch 2 was going to get fully announced by Nintendo and all that. So that's why if you hear anything like possible Switch 2, do you think the Switch 2 is real, stuff like that. Yeah, it's because that it was all before the Switch 2 announcement, and I just forgot to edit the video fully at the time, so... Yeah, and you know what, I don't want to lose a full hour of content, that would be kind of a waste. So, hope you enjoy what, me and my friend here, Ethan, were like before the Switch 2 announced. Yeah, enjoy. So, Ethan, do you think the Switch 2 is real?
It is confirmed, but it's like with the leaks going on, it's like, oh yeah, is this real? No. Is this real? No. It's just so many things that are mainly all over the place.
Alright, so I think it's kind of somewhat real, but not really. My honest reactions is like, this, honestly, if you look at it, it might be real because of the way that Nintendo has been in the past. Like, the GameCube continued on with the Wii because the Wii is just a GameCube, but like, it's exactly the same in specs. Wii U was the true sequel to Wii. Then we had, handheld-wise, we have the DS and then the 3DS. So I wouldn't say that it's, that far-fetched that they would make a Switch 2. It's just the amount of leaks that there are, I feel like it could possibly be like these complete fake leaks that Nintendo are making up in-house, and it turns out they have something else this entire time. Like, I think that would be the ultimate troll. But that's just like, I think that's not gonna happen, but that would be pretty crazy.
I feel like Nintendo's the worst person you can, like, ever know if it's real or not. Because with the Pokemon Scarlet, like, not Scarlet, Pokemon Sun and Moon, they leaked the starters somehow. And it's where everybody thought it was fake, but it was real. So that was a game changer on like, oh yeah, you can get information from the internet and you can speculate anything, to be honest. If it's good enough, like a quality, like we have today with all these like videos of like 4K, like chip inside the console, it's still impossible. So it's hard to say if it's real or fake, and it's just like if Nintendo actually has like this one little small channel saying, "Oh yeah, it's real," and nobody knows about it because they always think it's like, "Yeah, it's a small channel. Screw them, bomb them," and it doesn't blow up. It could be anywhere. It could be out right now. It could be you.
Okay.
Johnny.
Honestly, I'm calling it. I don't think it'll be 4K. I don't think it'll be 4K.
It could be. It's a low possibility.
I don't think it'll. If anything, at most, it's only gonna be 4K when docked.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a feeling that because even though that it's not really a bad thing, that ever since the Wii, Nintendo was like behind on power for like lots of things because they reused the specs and then they're kind of behind on all that. I guess they were technically behind in the N64 and GameCube era because of the way they made their games with like cartridges and smaller discs. But those consoles, if they didn't use that, were way powerful than everything else. So either they're just gonna be slightly less powerful again, or it might be like they finally caught up to the game again. They might actually stand on top once more. But from what I've been hearing, it's apparently like gonna be the Switch 2 is gonna be the same as PS4 Pro. So that means it's just as powerful as PS5 because the PS5 is literally the same as the PS4 Pro.
Yeah, it's hard to say because you can't fit like such a big processor or like GPU inside like a mini like a handheld console.
because
it's a handheld console. Like you can't fit like entire like computer in a handheld console.
You could make it like the Steam Deck.
Steam Deck, yeah. I mean, fair point. I'm
but
not
that would
judge,
I feel like that would take away from like Nintendo's definition of portability. Like,
yeah.
I think that it only counts as portability for them if it can actually truly fit in your pocket.
Yeah, I know it was. I think it was definitely confirmed, but it's like, ain't this the Switch 3 because it's like the light versions of the Switch? Because it's weird because the light is exactly the same as a Switch, but without the portability. So it's just a handheld console. So are they going to stick with the regular plan? Oh yeah, here you go.
I think
a handheld device. Like it's
kind of like the 3DS with the light and OLED models, because the 3DS had like the 2DS, which was basically what the Switch Lite is to the Switch, and 3DS and 2DS, all that. And then the OLED is basically like new 3DS kind of thing. So I think that it could still count as an extra console. They didn't really add much other than like the Lite is just the cheaper option for those people who just want to play the games and don't want to go full hardcore, and OLED is for the people that just are really dying for an OLED screen and more built-in storage.
Yeah. The built-in storage on the Switch, and the Switch 2 needs to be at least 1 terabyte in my opinion, or more.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with game files.
Yeah, the regular one is like 50, and half of that is just like 50 gigabytes, and half of that is already like taken up. Like I have a my Switch, my like SD card filter does not work, and it only can fit like 4 games. Smash Bros. Like it's so low storage. It needs to fix that.
Yeah, I guess that's what the SD card slot was for. But I think that for people who like don't really know about it, I feel like they need like more built-in storage just to, you know,
of course,
for people to not get really that pissed off about it. Like, yo, wait. How am I supposed to do this? I don't know what an SD card is. I don't even know how to turn on my computer. Like that kind of thing.
I feel like most people know SD card, but like...
Yeah, definitely now, but who knows? There's probably those couple people out there.
It breaks so easily, too, because both my Switches, the one that I have...
Bro, the one that just got blue screen of death?
Yeah, it's still dead.
That one's crazy. You didn't even, like, monitor or anything. It's just, like, broke.
Yep, and it did turn on once and a couple times, but it just kept on like streaming at me, full on like.
Dang.
But like.
The one time you didn't have your NSO subscription loses all save files.
Still pissed off about Legends RCS.
Bro, you had like a full box of Peaches, right? Like that.
12.
12?
Don't judge me.
12 full boxes.
Don't judge me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So.
It's. Yeah.
No, you continue on. My bad. That was my bad.
Yeah. It needs a better place as well for the storage. Like the SD card underneath, like the dock is like has good, but it breaks so easily. Because both my Switches.
Yo, there's an SD card under the dock.
Like no. No, underneath the stand.
Actually, wait, I think that there was, like, a confirmed thing that they will be at... I could have sworn that I seen something that, for the Switch 2, that there might actually be an SD card in the dock. But that's just, like, weird as hell. Like, that means if you want to go portably in handheld mode, there goes most of your storage. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It might be at the bottom of the Switch instead, that's what they're trying to say.
Okay. Like, I don't think that's... I think I think it should be on the top with like maybe the game slot, because I feel like that if you put it on the bottom, where are you gonna put the fans? At the back? Nobody wants to hold a Switch with fans on them.
Yeah. Also, I feel like they should make the back more like air filtered, because you know, like the Switch got so heated.
They need to add They need to add way more fans in the Switch somewhere, even if it's just like hidden, even like little small ones here and there that you won't really notice that much. because that thing heats up a lot. Especially with, like, a weird software update. I think it's gone now, but, like, I mean firmware update. Recently on the Switch, like, it starts, in sleep mode, it just starts heating up. So some Switches actually, like, crapped out to that.
Yeah.
They fixed it, though, I think.
I think so, yeah. But it's just, they need better air filter. Just upgrade the system. I don't care if it needs, like, more, like, width. Just to be more chunky. I just want it to be better than this one.
I still want it to be somewhat portable, though, for their case, because of the way they are.
Yeah. I feel like it would be the size of the Steam Deck, but if like a little bit bigger, if they're gonna be like full on giant hardware, like full on Mac. But I would not mind if the next one is gonna be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Then the console. Then I don't know what the console is gonna be. It's gonna be like something football. The football Switch.
So, moving on. What is your Switch 2 predictions at launch? Like, what are going to be the games that you think that might come at launch? Just like the first week launch, that's it.
No Smash Bros. I know that for sure. Because Toriyama said... Not Toriyama? Jesus Christ. Sakurai. Yeah, thank you. Sakurai said there's not going to be any more Switch games made by him. Or, not Switch games. Smash Bros. Games. So I think it's going to be a new, better version of Smash Bros. I'm going to say... what else? Not another Splatoon. I feel like another Animal Crossing. Because there's always those people that want that.
Yeah, definitely. Animal Crossing is pretty good, not going to lie, though. Always nice to have.
I feel like there's going to be like a new game, and I feel like it's going to be 5 for now, than the old games. But I feel like you're just going to be 5, like either remastered or whatever it's going to be. I'm going to say it's going to be that Metroid game.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Is it Metroid Prime?
Yeah, it's Prime 4.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's going to be the next Metroid. It's going to be another year.
So, my honest predictions for it is, like, right away, like you said, Metroid Prime 4. But I think because it got announced on Nintendo Direct, I think it might be coming both to original Switch and this console as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, of course, the better version being on the newer one, of course. As well, I'm thinking that there might be a new 3D Mario game at launch, or pretty close to.
Yeah, that's to be.
I don't think this is gonna happen, but me personally, you know how like most 3D Marios have like they're kind of like sequels to each other, kind of like Mario Galaxy to Galaxy 2, 3D Land to 3D World, and then I guess it's a little bit of a stretch, but 64 to Odyssey. What I want to see is Sunshine sequel. I want to see that. I want to see like Mario use like some random thing again, even if it's not like Flood. I want to see like him just use some random thing on his back, not like Luigi's, not the Poltergeist though. Like what is this, Mario's Mansion? Like that ain't right.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to say what the next Mario game is because it's literally anything.
Yeah, Mario could be like anything. At least, like except for like a little bit there. It was all kind of like New Super Mario Bros. For a while. But, not like I hated those games. Those games are pretty good. I'm like extremely biased to New Super Mario Bros. DS, and we all know that.
Like, if there was a Mario game, I feel like lately everybody's getting into the multiverse thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a multiversal Mario game.
Honestly, I don't
traveling different universes.
Well, kind of like a Sonic Generations type thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo's the one that would do that. I don't think they would do that.
Exactly.
I don't think Mario isn't really the right character to do that to. Sonic is fine with it because, you know, he had like two different... They felt so different to each other. Sure, 3D Mario and like 2D Mario is kind of like completely different, but if you really look between the lines, they're practically all the same. So there's not really anything you can do with that.
I'd say that's more like possibility than Sunshine in my opinion, but that's just up to date to like everybody's standards at this point. It has to be universal or multiversal to be that fun of a game, movie, whatever it's gonna be.
I still don't think it's gonna be that. I think it might just be like, even though that I'd love to see like finally like a successor to Sunshine, I think it'll just be kind of like an extension of Odyssey maybe. But maybe without Cappy, I don't know. It might just be like basic old 3D Mario.
Yeah. I mean, a good classic like 3D game would be perfect.
Oh yeah. And then I guess that will be like the true successor to 64.
Yeah, but what do you think the layout's gonna be?
What, for how the game will work?
No, like, just not the game, just the Switch 2.
Just the Switch 2? What?
Yeah, like, what's the layout gonna, like, the layout of, like, the home screen? Like, is it, like, customizable?
I kind of want to see something, like, actually Nintendo-like again. Like, the Switch, although that it's, like, fast and easy to go through, it just doesn't, it feels like just, like, it can fit in with any kind of console.
Yeah, it's boring.
But I just want to see the way that I have always seen Nintendo's have, like, something special about it, like, even, like, background music would help it, even if it uses the same UI as Switch. I just want to hear, like, some given jingles. I want to see that in eShop, too.
Oh, definitely.
Just, like... Even if it's not even, like, as catchy as, like, Wii Shop channel, I just wanted to see, like, have something that feels Nintendo, you know?
Oh, definitely.
And I'd love for them to not make the Mii Maker a settings anymore.
Make it an actual app.
Yeah, make it an app again like Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah.
It seems like that they've been pulling away from the Miis, which just, like, is really sad, even though that they're just Miis.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing that they did that really pushed Miis was just a port of Miitopia from 3DS to Switch. Switch Sports... it used like avatars, but it had like the option for a Mii, but you can tell that it wasn't made with the Miis in mind.
Bring back the Mii's Nintendo.
Yeah, come on, it's like really easy for them to do. Like, you don't have to make this entire new avatar thing. You can just stick with the Mii's because you already have everything.
Yeah, you can use the old sprites. It's simple enough.
They did that with tons of games, like Mario Kart Wii. They did it with 7, even 8.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, go back to, like, the routes of the Wii and 3DS and Wii U era for feeling Nintendo. I also really love the Wii U menu for some reason, because the Mii's are all just, like, running in. It's really stupid, and I freaking love it so much.
Yeah, it would be cool if, like, the home screen and the music would be customizable. Because it will be like super fun.
Yeah, kind of like 3DS, like the custom themes you can get. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. They should bring back the theme shop, like.
Yeah.
I think they should be like less expensive though, because for me the 3DS themes are like, why does it cost like, I don't know. I think like the max price is like $5, but if you really think about it, it's just like a picture and a music. Sometimes it can be kind of fun with like the scrolling and all that, so maybe something like that makes more sense to be expensive. But because the Switch is going to be like one screen, I think that it should just be like, I don't know, like $1, $2.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like, I would say just use the coins. Just use the coins.
Oh yeah, give the platinum points more use.
Oh, of course.
Like, the platinum points, although that it was kind of a cool idea, I feel like that they haven't used their full potential. Like, you get like free profile pictures you can get in NSO, and as well you can like on the actual like Nintendo shop you can like buy stuff, but the shipping, because it's free, you have to pay like an absurd amount of shipping for that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so it kind of like maybe want them to, like, you know, maybe tone down on their shipping for us getting free things with our platinum points. And as well, I'd like to platinum points, like, have an option to use that for getting themes on Switch 2.
Yeah. Just, I'd say, like, if you don't have platinum points, just use money. Like, just use the right amount of money, not to, like, buy, like, the coins in packs. It's just, don't buy in a pack. Just buy the, like, the certain amount of coins you need. Maybe give it, like, 50 more than it's supposed to be, or depending on the amount.
Yeah.
It would be a great use of the coins again. Like, seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
Be a lot better use. It all depends on what Nintendo's thinking. It's either going to give us, like, something, like, bland, like the regular Switch, like, with, like, home screen and all that, or it's going to give us, like, super, like, so much fan service based on, like, what we know.
Yeah. As well, I guess back to, like, the launch titles thing. I'm thinking as well it might be another new IP again for launch.
Oh, of course, yes. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I keep on saying this, but it's like everything is bound to happen because Nintendo always like goes on this like route where everything's like, yes, it's new, it's awesome, it's gonna be, it's not gonna be game changing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like same agenda, and it's just gonna be like up to standards. It's not gonna be like newer than the ones we have. It's not gonna be like crappier than the ones. It's just gonna be up to standard, up to par, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
As well, I think that there should be like cheap eShop games at launch. Kind of like like snipper clips if you ever played that on the eShop.
Yeah. I feel like they
just
should
something
like
small like that. Bring back Box Boy from the 3DS.
I'd say they also should just bring back portable of every single game they used to play. Yes, like the simulators is cool, but the online system is just broken. The more money, like $100 for the expansion pack for Mario Kart, Splatoon 3 or Splatoon 2 booster pack or whatever it is.
You get both. It's both.
Yeah.
For expansion pack, it's N64 GBA Genesis games, and then the Animal Crossing DLC for free. You can like buy it separately though, and then same as the 8 Deluxe Booster Pass, and then the 2 expansion packs for Splatoon games. That's all.
Yeah.
I think the online service should be multi-plat. Like on first, you can use it on both Switch and Switch 2.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like,
I don't want to wait 10 billion years to get Earthbound back on that console again.
Yeah, I also should think that they should just get rid of the emulators. Just buy the games or get them for free, depending on what subscription you have. Don't buy emulators.
I think it was for me at first. I kind of thought the same way. Like they should just bring back Virtual Console, but I feel like the way that Virtual Console was is that it filled in a lot of their time to release games. Because throughout like the 3DS and Wii U era, they more cared about Virtual Console. Like nobody cares ever about to buy Yoshi for the like the 10 billionth time. So the emulators definitely got better over time. Like we got GoldenEye on the N64, which is great. We got an actual decent selection of NES now. I think it's fine, but I think along with the NSO, I think they should do their own Xbox Game Pass type stuff with their own first-party games.
That's what I mean. That's what they should do. Like
along with emulators. Emulators come with it. I want to keep that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I like the emulators, but it just gets like too much of a hassle for me, in my opinion.
Yeah, it can be, but like it's really great now. Plus, you get a free Genesis collection out of it, which is what Sega fills their day with.
Yep. I feel like just give it also like a simple like plan, not like split it up into like 50 different plans. Like give us like the money option, but don't give us benefits based on how much money we give you.
Yeah, definitely.
It all depends. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be good or it's either gonna be mid. Very unlikely to be low. I'd say.
As well. Yeah, so I kind of want to see something like Xbox Game Pass, like maybe like 3 games a month kind of thing, maybe 2 if they're really that scummy, but just something would be nice.
Yeah, like at least games from like 2000, like the early 2000s, 2010s.
No, I just want to know like their actual like first party games on the, exclusive to that console, like Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah. If they be able to like port like DS games, 3DS games as well, that would be great.
I think that they might do DS next, honestly, because DS was on Virtual Console before through Wii U, actually.
Yeah, but like DS, 3DS,
the setup might be kind of different though, because it has like the 2 screens, and the Switch won't have that, or the Switch 2 might not have that.
I feel like it's just gonna. Yeah.
I think it would be funny if they like. They just sell this extra like controller with a screen on it to get the bottom screen.
What if it has a second screen built into it?
If the Switch 2 had a second screen.
Yeah. It's like a low chance, but
No, I don't think that'll happen, because if it's only gonna be if you have the 2 screens portably, how are you gonna do that on the TV?
Oh, it's just
That's the problem. Unless if they do it like unless the screen is able to detach from the Switch 2 and then like from the portable to the regular console. I don't think that'll happen again, because it's just gonna end up like the Wii U. As much as I love the Wii U and all, people got really pissed about having to switch between gamepad and regular TV all the time just to like change system settings. So I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I think it might just be one screen, and that's, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's up to Nintendo. Nintendo decide for us. Don't make us wait any longer. It's a pain dealing with this, like, propaganda.
Actually, everyone has been recently pissed off because Nintendo hasn't announced it yet on January, but want to know something?
Yeah.
They said that they weren't going to announce it. They said that they were going to announce it as latest as the end of this fiscal year. Not this year, the fiscal year. So it's actually March. At latest. March, April. Because
during my March break.
Yeah. Because that's when the Switch launched, was March of 2017. Damn, we've been waiting a while to get a new console. It's like, it's almost 8 years, bro, I think, right?
And also, yeah, we need another Nintendo Direct. It feels like forever.
Yeah, I think we had like one of like the summer, I think, right?
We had
no wait, that was like I think it was a June Direct. I think we had last, right?
Yeah, it gave us like a monthly Direct, like almost like until September, and then it just stopped. It just stopped.
Yeah,
I think that was it. It just stopped.
They always kind of did that. I do kind of miss the Nintendo Directs being more often though, like the way that it was on 3DS Wii U era. I kind of want them to do that again, but maybe having like maybe like every 2 months, I feel like would be kind of the best decision. Because I feel like if you do it monthly, there might not really be much stuff first party wise. It's just gonna be third party stuff again. Like you're gonna get partner showcases.
I'd say.
And I also want them to as well. This is not really anything related to Switch 2. This is just a genuine like business direction for them. I don't think Indie Worlds should be a separate showcase anymore. I think it should be mixed in with a regular Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, it should be like normal, so where everything is like in
even though that indie games can be really good, if you kind of make them your own their own dedicated section, it feels like they're just lesser games to most people.
Like, yeah, just give us
I think they deserve the treatment in regular directs or partner showcases at the least.
Yeah.
So then it feels like that they're being treated like any other title.
Yeah, just give us more Nintendo Directs. That's all I'm asking. We need more Nintendo Directs. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get one like mid-January or late January. But like at most just give us one for February. Just start like the monthly thing again. Just give us more.
Yeah, I'd say bi-monthly at least, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bi-monthly is probably best decision. Monthly is just kind of eh. You might get like a more
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct minis like there was in the past, and just filling in with partner showcases.
I mean, hey, more content for us.
Okay, so this is not Switch 2 once again related. So even though that Sakurai might not come back for the next Smash Brothers game, if Smash Brothers continues, what are your predictions on that? It's still going to be made by HAL Laboratory though, because they practically own it along with Kirby. I know for a fact that it's going to be that, but it's just going to be directed by someone else. They're definitely trusted enough. Plus, they have Bandai Namco if all else fails.
Oh, of course. It's hard to say if they're gonna do it. If they're gonna do it, it's just gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna top Ultimate, or if it's gonna have everybody. That's the thing.
I don't think that'll top Ultimate. It's kind of half and half. You're not gonna get every single character back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bye, Snake.
I think Snake might come back, honestly.
Yeah.
That was just a 3DS and Wii U problem.
Yeah. Fair point.
I think the only thing that needs to be gone is Echo Fighters.
Yeah.
I think they should be costumes, because stuff like Lucina and Marth being like two separate characters, they need to be like costumes to each other, kind of like Olimar and Alf.
Yeah, it's just too much space. It's just like too many characters.
I just, as much as I know that you love Pichu and all, but I don't think Pichu should return as another character since he's practically like Pikachu. Like, I'd say like an assist trophy maybe. You can beef on me all you want, but like, bro, Dr. Mario, Pichu, and Young Link are literally the exact same to their counterparts of Mario, Pikachu, and the regular Link. I don't think those guys should come back. I think they should be at least like costumes.
Yeah. I feel like
or maybe assist trophies, stuff like that. They should bring back trophies.
Yeah, definitely.
The spirits were cool and all, but I feel like the spirits were really cool, but I feel like just seeing like a 2D art is like kind of lame Smash Brothers wise. I feel like it was always really cool seeing like this custom 3D model.
And it included indie games as well.
Yeah, if for trophies and fighters, I think they have Shovel Knight.
No, they had Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight as an assist trophy, like that was like probably one of the coolest things for indie stuff.
Yeah.
I think they did it because Shovel Knight was like such a huge game on 3DS and Wii U. Yeah,
it was. I think. Yeah.
It was probably like one of the best, or still like one of the best indie games that we ever got on a Nintendo platform. And it still feels like it would just be a first-party Nintendo game.
Yeah. It's hard to say, but my predictions is Goku.
That would actually be fire.
Right? Just have Goku beating up like Pichu or like Rob.
Yeah. Seeing Goku in Smash Brothers would actually be really freaking cool. I would actually love to see that.
It's a hard guess. It's Bandai Namco and
HAL Laboratory, Nintendo, all that. I think it might happen, but if anything, like, I think that if they remove Dr. Mario once again, I think they need to add in Paper Mario. I know that it's kind of weird because, like, that technically is just Mario again, but
it's gonna be
Paper Mario, bro.
Yeah.
He's different enough to be a separate fighter.
Yeah. Like, it could be something like Hero, where it's like Paper Mario, gonna be like esque, where she's gonna switch between abilities. I'd say it's gonna be cool like that.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe like have references to his party members from across the series.
Yeah, like party members of items. Like items are a key thing in that. It's just
definitely
wild. I feel like there should be like more like main character like side, not like side characters, but like side games.
Yeah, definitely.
So where it's like more like same character, but it's more unique than what we have.
Yeah.
Like, we get usually regular characters like King K. Rool is cool, but it's like We know all the villains. We have almost every single villain.
Yeah,
unless they
I
add
honestly want to see
more.
Dr. Robotnik.
I came here for an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a...
The bro doesn't want to go all the way with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the lyrics, but it would be cool for more like second party games, not like main
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Like
I want to
Sonic.
see
There's
more
only
like
one Sonic character.
I think that one that definitely needs to happen is more Sonic characters. Sonic has been the rep
Definitely.
for Sonic in general. The only other way that you've seen different characters was in Green Hill Zone stage. You get to see Tails, Knuckles, and Silver in the background. Knuckles was an
I thought you
assist
saw
trophy.
Amy. I thought you saw like Amy or
Bro's messing around with the voice changer right now.
I hit the space button by accident. Okay,
That's okay.
but where
No, there's no Amy. It's just
more-
actually
Really?
straight up just Tails, Knuckles, Silver, and Green Hill.
Bro, Amy got rejected and got substituted for.
Yeah, she's like a
Peter.
spirit.
Damn. Bro got trapped. Anyways, it's like anything's possible with Switch 2. It's hard to say.
You know, this is like a really obscure thing that only somebody like me would complain about, even though that I'm not really you know, I can't really complain about, like, just music-wise for Smash Bros. This is something that only I noticed, even though that, like, you know, I don't make music, but I can see differences in music. Like, it's kind of there, but it's not all the way, you know?
Remasters. Like remasters of versions
Um,
of song.
I can notice remasters from a mile away, because
Yeah,
I need, like, a life in gaming. In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, some tracks from Melee were fully remastered, including Princess Peach's Castle and Bein' Friends from Earthbound. As well as Ice Climber. They should bring those back. Those were so goated. I don't know if you ever listened to those before,
I remember those.
but the Brawl
like,
versions were way better than the original Melee ones. I don't
should
think
add,
they'll
like,
add both,
more
but I think they should bring back the remasters. And as
oh
well,
yeah, add more.
a big one. This is just... They need to get better Sega Genesis sound emulation, because the Green Hill, Scrap Brain, and Emerald Hill Zone songs sound like crap.
Definitely.
I think they should, like, dump the ones from Sonic Origins or get the remasters from the mobile games. I'm saying that they...
Make more ones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Cool.
I kind of want to see new remixes from Sonic tracks.
Yeah.
Because the only remix you got was Angel Island from Jun Sonoe in Brawl, which was the actual guy that composed the thing in the first place, which is really cool. Greatest, absolute Chad. Not only is he like making all these banger tracks in 2D Sonic games, but then he's like the guitarist of Crush 40.
Oh, yeah.
As well, I want to see, like, this is mostly like music stuff again, but like I want to see original like tracks from Earthbound. This is just a me thing, but there's only remixes, no originals.
Yeah, I'd say that I want that too.
And and just for the memes, they need to make one whole banger remix of ground theme of Super Mario Bros. 1 one last time.
One more to finish it off.
Yeah. Not
Before
just
the
dump the
copyright
Mario
strikes
Odyssey band performance version. I mean, like, I honestly want them to do a rendition of that song.
Yeah.
Metal style.
Like rock.
Yes.
I'm down.
That would be fire.
We
That would
need
be
another
actually
one
fire.
before. We need another one before the what happened to Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
public domain.
As well, I think that's all really I can think of for Smash Brothers. I of course want to see another Subspace Emissary finally.
Oh, definitely.
World of Light was fine, but it just doesn't feel the same as Subspace.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you only got the
No.
opening cutscene. I want to see Subspace again with full voice acting.
More-
Like, like full
Mario.
voice acting, like World of Light with like Fox and Zelda there, and maybe Pit, I think, talked. But I
Yeah,
want
I
to see it
think
with
Pit-
everybody. I want Mario to talk.
Yeah, we need everybody.
I know
to
that
talk.
I know that like voice acting of Mario has been bad in the past because you know you sort of got Hotel Mario,
Yeah.
but they need to do something like that again. Space Emissary too. But I think the only reason Sakurai never did it for Ultimate was because he was still pissed off that the cutscenes got leaked online before Brawl released.
Yeah.
That's why he never made it. That's the entire reason he's still pissed off about it.
Mad.
Yeah.
He's still mad.
Are you crashing out from how much we're talking about the next gen Nintendo games?
No. I just got distracted. Just looking at weird stuff.
Okay. I think that's all really for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
We're mostly like going off topic than what the genuine topic was supposed to be. It's now just about the games themselves, not even Switch 2. But honestly,
I don't know what else to talk about. It's just like there's so much there could, but it's just gonna be like a ramble on for like an hour.
yeah. Well, I guess that's what this is. What it's all about, anyways.
Yep. Mainly.
Yo, wait. What am I gonna do for the... I know that it's just us talking, but should I add, like, gameplay in the video? What game should it be?
You know that free F-Zero, the game, like the multiplayer one? You should just
99?
Like, yeah.
I mean, I can try to set that up.
Exactly.
If not, I might do F-Zero X, or possibly...
Yeah.
Or maybe, like, oh, wait. Or maybe I might mess around with my AV to HDMI cable thing, along with, like, getting gameplay for a certain, sequel to the Smash Brothers 64 video.
Right.
I might, along with that setup, I might get gameplay of Mario Sunshine because of how much I want a sequel to that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Or if not,
like
it's probably gonna be like something lame. Like I'm probably gonna end up like playing Sonic CD or something.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Who knows? It could be anything.
I don't know. It depends on what I feel like editing in.
Yep.
But as well, what do you think the next Mario Kart is gonna be like? We haven't had a true sequel to 8 at all yet. We had 8 on Wii U, which was actually goated, plus with it presenting DLC. The only problems with it was like battle mode and the character selection. But then we got 8 Deluxe, better battle mode, better character selection. Now it has its own DLC. Kind of lame because they're ported from the mobile game. But we got more characters, such classics as Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
But what do you think the next true Mario Kart will be that isn't another mobile game, that isn't a port of another Mario Kart game? What do you think it'll be like?
It's hard to say. It's just there's so much that we already have, and it's like you know there's going to be like always like a remastered version always coming up, but it's just
well, that's what the retro tracks were always kind of. I've never seen like 2 Mario Karts on different platforms, one remastered, one new one. That's probably why they didn't make a new true Mario Kart on Switch. It was just like hey, let's just use what we already have because the Wii U didn't sell well.
It's like I don't know. Mario Kart is just a weird topic because it has so much. It has every single track, almost every single track. I know. Like
what,
in
retro
Mario
track
Kart
wise?
Yeah.
Actually, there's some that never got remastered yet. I talked about that before in I might have talked about in what's the next Mario Kart video in the past and on the outdated Gen Z.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But just it's hard to add more.
It's just like a couple like obscure ones from like SNES and 64 GameCube. The only way that it was able to fill up the rest was like taking some from Arcade GP.
Yeah,
But I feel like that could tracks from Arcade GP could happen. I feel like if anything, they need to like mix 2 tracks together to make one, because Arcade GP tracks were like really short. But I feel like it could happen because Mario Kart 8 was also developed by Bandai Namco.
Yeah.
Because they made the Arcade GP. They could honestly make Pac-Man a character in Mario Kart
Goku
again.
Racing. We need it. Goku Racing.
Goku Racing. Not only are they adding Goku to Smash Brothers, but they're developing Dragon Ball Z Racing.
Right? Like, freaking, like, Key Blast. Just like, Key Blast.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
Obliterated. Yeah, or it's either they, like, add new characters and, like, more, like, off-script, like, Sonic. Like what they did with the DLC. Like, from Wii.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
Wii U. Whatever it was. Just add more, like, non-Nintendo characters, or...
Yeah, kind of like 8.
Other characters. Yeah.
8 had, like the...
Sonic.
In 8 Deluxe, we got the Inklings. In 8, we got Link, I think, right? And then the Animal Crossing characters, maybe?
Yeah.
I think that's all you got until, like, 8 Deluxe. With the Inklings. As well, I kind of want to see a Double Dash mode. I feel like everyone wants this. I don't think that I don't really have high hopes for that, but of course, you can always dream of it happening one day. But I don't think... Me personally, because Double Dash won't be a main gimmick of the game, I don't think that it should be, like, in Grand Prix. I think it should be exclusive to Versus Mode.
Oh, definitely.
I feel like that would be the best decision. Versus Mode, Battle Mode.
Oh, yeah. Online, you can just, like, you have 2 sides where you... I think it's just a new feature where you, like, have, like, 2 types. You can do a regular one of, like, a solo race and a double race.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
And then maybe bring back the co-op from Double Dash. Like, one player uses items, the other one drives, and then you swap all the time.
Yeah.
Although that it can get pretty dull if you're using the items only and not driving. All you have to do is just like, right now I'm not doing anything, I have to help this. The other guy here has to go into another question block. So maybe if they like balance it a little bit and make the item guy do a little bit more than just that, I don't think it'll be very likely.
And also on a timer. I'm gonna say it should be on a timer so
so then you don't wait too long.
Like 1 per lap.
Yeah. So maybe like between every like 2 item sets.
It all depends.
I feel like that would be the best decision. So that's all that there is for Mario Kart stuff, I think, because Mario Kart is another one of those games when you can't really guess what's happening. But are you a big Zelda guy by any chance?
Not really. I have like the newest one, not the one with the robotic arm. It's hard
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. But it's just
I know that. Do you know like a given basis of what other Zelda games are like?
I mostly I don't know.
So what I'm thinking here is, what kind of Zelda game do you think will come out first on Switch 2? Like, not at launch, like I don't think another Zelda game will happen at launch when we got 2 huge Zelda games on Switch alone.
Oh, definitely.
So what I'm thinking is something like the old classics, kind of like Echoes of... plus we got Echoes of Wisdom recently. I don't think that there will be a Zelda at launch. So do you think it'll be another, like, top-down game like Echoes of Wisdom, original Zelda? Do you think it's gonna be Toon Link coming back like Wind Waker? Or do you think it'll be another one like Breath of the Wild? Or as well, here's a funny joke, something like Zelda 2 again. What do you think that they'll do? First.
I don't think they're gonna do like one at launch.
Yeah, it won't be at launch. This is just like, what Zelda game do you think will? What kind of Zelda game do you think will come out first?
I would be surprised if they do a 2D Zelda game. They never did it. It seems cool when you kind of think
Honestly,
about
yeah,
it.
2D Echoes of Wisdom was like a great return to form because it's actually been a long time since an original. Like, are you talking about that one, or do you mean Zelda 2?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Wind Waker.
What do you mean? We just swapped from 2D to Wind Waker. What are we talking about here?
Wind Waker. But
Wind
like,
Waker.
I'm just
It has been a while since we got a Toon Link
original.
type
Yeah.
stuff. I heard you say 2D because I'm an idiot. But I think the last one we got was like Triforce Heroes, but that was technically a top-down game.
Yeah. But just
the last true one was like, in fact, like I think it might have been Wind Waker or like Four Swords. But I want to see something like Wind Waker again, like have Toon Link in a 3D perspective instead of top-down, like Triforce Heroes and Four Swords.
I'd say like do like something like Paper Mario, so where it has that 2D design, but also in a 3D world.
That'd be kind of cool for Toon Link.
Yeah, like more dynamic like type of things.
They need to take advantage of the better hardware. Like, I feel like that it should still be like feel Nintendo and like have, you know, the kid friendly, all that. But I feel like they need to make it like really vibrant and different, you know? I want to see like a Yoshi game that isn't like as much as I love like Yoshi's Woolly World and Crafted World, I think they should just make a regular Yoshi game again without any like crafting you know, aesthetics. I want them to make it kind of like Yoshi's Island again.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and having like these most insane ray tracing Nintendo game of all times for no given reason. Just like do something really stupid.
Yeah. Something silly. We need something silly again.
Yeah.
Yoshi's World, but it's 2 where Mario and Peach's kid comes in the stork, like flying through the sky, and they drop the baby.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Not after the famous Mario rejection ending in Odyssey.
Yep.
I don't think that's actually. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that probably it's still fine. That was just like because that she got really pissed about Bowser and Mario fighting over her. They're probably going to keep on like absolutely smooching each other every time that Mario has to save her again.
Yeah, maybe to third base, you know.
Okay. So. Here's what I've seen. This is more Switch 2 stuff. I've seen leaks that apparently there's going to be another frickin' port of Breath of the Wild on this console.
Maybe it is a great game.
I don't think it deserves 2 ports.
Probably not, but
because it was on Wii U first, technically. Because it was planned for Wii U. It was made with Wii U in mind. Until like, oh, we're gonna put it on Switch, so I guess. I don't think it deserves 3 versions. I think, just anything like that. I feel like porting Switch games to Switch 2 is like kind of like a bad idea. Because they'll just like be like porting Wii games to Wii U again. Like we got Zelda Twilight Princess. Although a good game, and it was on GameCube and Wii, but then they made an HD version of Wii U. Which is kind of odd. I don't think they should do that. But what's your opinion on that? Like, honestly. Like, do you think they should do that?
I say with, like, Breath of the Wild, no. But with the, like, Sky Sword, or whatever it's called.
Skyward Sword?
Like, yeah, Skyward Sword, they should do that one. Because it's better than, like, what they sold with the, like, not with, like, global like marketing with all that, but I think it did a little bit better than Breath of the Wild.
Skyward Sword's already on Switch, right?
Yeah, it is, but like I feel like they should port that instead. It still is
Skyward Sword. It just like on Switch. It just feels like you're playing it on emulator. Not gonna lie.
Really?
That's what it looks like. I
don't think so.
I don't know, if you really, like, go into detail on it, if you compare it to, like,
Breath of the Wild.
no, if you compare it to, like, another remaster, like, Wind Waker HD on Wii U, it was kind of like a major jump in, like, lighting. I don't think Skyward Sword got that treatment. Is Skyward Sword even on Switch? Isn't it on Wii U this entire time and, like, stupid?
Skyward Sword is only on Switch. It's just, like, a Switch exclusive for now.
Skyward Sword was on Wii, though. I know for a fact. That was on Wii. It was on Wii first.
Hold on. I'm gonna check.
Skyward Sword was on Wii. It was like take advantage of Wii Motion Plus, and then it got ported to Switch. Bro forgot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's on Wii. I'm just dumb.
That's okay.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch and Wii U.
Well, I don't. It didn't get ported over to Wii U. You could just play it on a Wii U because it's a Wii game.
Yeah, yeah, Wii U, Nintendo Switch, and Wii.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about like the new ones, like the one that came out like last year.
What? Are you talking about Echoes of Wisdom?
Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom. That's what I'm talking about. Like that one, that should be ported to Switch 2.
Yeah, honestly, to take advantage of it a little bit more, I feel like that you should put like a definitive version on there.
Definitely.
As well, we got maybe one more prediction thing, because this is almost coming up to like an hour of us talking about the Switch 2 for no given reason. This is like the most
it's over.
thing we've ever
It's
done.
over an hour. I think it's over an hour.
No, it's on my OBS right now. It says like 56 minutes.
Oh, yeah. One more topic.
Okay.
To get the
so
there.
What minus, not counting anything from Switch, what games do you think will get remasters or ports or remakes that isn't from Switch, like Wii U and far beyond that? Like, what do you think will get like a remake, kind of like a Link's Awakening on Switch?
Ooh, it depends on how good it's sold. Like, depending
And Paper
on
Mario 1000 Year Door, stuff like that.
Oh, yes. 1,000 Years, like that.
1000 Year Door deserved that.
Definitely.
Plus, they
It's
added
such
like
a good
lots of
game.
new random like NPCs for some reason. They actually went in and did stuff.
Yeah, they updated it. Like.
And then you got the people out there. Why does this run at 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS like the original? Like, get out. It's just an RPG.
Not my problem.
I think RPGs are fine at 30 FPS. Not gonna lie, it's literally just an RPG.
I feel like with this, like, you know how there's like the Sega like Genesis like emulator on Switch.
Yeah.
They should do more Sega games. That's my like thing. They got about like Sonic Frontiers, all that. But with Sonic Frontiers, it did super good on Switch still.
Yeah.
And
Sonic is always on. I think Sonic usually did the best on, like, minus when like Sonic was like really big on the original Genesis. Sonic was pretty big on Nintendo platforms. Like Sonic was exclusive to GameCube for a while until Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, depending on what year it comes out, Sonic Heroes, the like remastered, might come out. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd love to see that, but I think the one thing that most people are complaining about right now is that they might go and redo the voice acting in it.
Oh.
But because it was a different voice actor, they said that they're going to complain that Roger Craig Smith redoes Sonic's voice lines instead of Ryan Drummond doing the heroes like he originally did.
The voice acting in like Sonic games it's
always hit and miss, man.
Yeah. It either sounds
but
same
Adventures,
or, like,
even though it was the original like adventure titles, even though they were so bad, it was so funny in a way.
Oh yeah.
Especially like Adventure 2, even though that the voice acting was completely like just as bad as Adventure 1, I feel like the story made up for it.
Oh, definitely. Like,
that's why we got Sonic 3.
Right? Nah.
So do you think Switch 2 is real? One last time?
Most likely, I'd say. Or a new console. Who knows?
Okay.